Good morning. Let me tell the world how this started with President Trump. I went to President Trump and I said, President Trump, it is all in me. But there are things that don't make sense and I haven't been able to figure it out. We took 12 men to Buffalo in the middle of the night on Atlantic Coast Airlines 3 months after 9/11 in the winter of 2002 from Chicago to Buffalo. 12 men with U.S. Marshals, all shackled. They weren't the guys that trained in Sarasota. They did not commit this crime. And Gina, her mother's best friend, is Judy Very Baker and next door neighbor, and she had to be right about everything at my parents' table against my dad the Christmas after 9/11. And she walked away saying my dad's too intense, but she had to be right about everything, President Trump, because of course she knew Judy Very Baker. And that was her mother's best friend and next door neighbor. Well, Jose paced at that Christmas party and everyone noticed President Trump. And then the third thing that doesn't make sense, President Trump, is Ron Chervella, the owner of Dolphin, is Traficante's nephew. And then for 5 years, we watched and heard Gina bury herself. Her mother is Marina Oswald, Judy Very Baker. This is why she went up against my dad to be right on everything. Jose paced because she was framing him. The Oswald family was framing them. They had a party at my airlines. The chief pilot was Mafia CIA. There were 3 CIA pilots I now know at my airlines. I told the president, it's all in me, but there are things that don't make sense with this 9/11. They didn't ever want this to come out. And I was willing to die for it, Mom and Dad. They took my flying career. Now I'm going to take their lives. GITMO.